Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is the damn detective? I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear I'll tear his eyes out. Hey! Hand over the pictures, you bastard! Now!
We got some hands-on time with Microid's detective adventure game Blacksad and came away with some mixed feelings. The game looks great, that much is certain, but we weren't feeling the pacing so much. This type of adventure game requires no distractions and time set aside to let it all sink in. Blacksad basks in an alternate 1950s New York City and is based on the Spanish detective comic book series of the same name. We say alternate because the people are anthropomorphised animals, which is the art of combining animals with human-like features, furries, as some may like to call them. Events kick off with a request from the daughter of a recently deceased owner of a boxing club. It seems he hanged himself, leaving his daughter to pick up the pieces. An upcoming boxer, Bobby Yale, about to embark on a career-defining fight, has gone missing as well. The question for John Blacksad, private detective, that's your character by the way, is the death of the owner and disappearance of the boxer related? And what exactly happened? Cue lots of frowning, head scratching and looking for clues. Blacksad promises a lot more than what we played in our 30-minute session. From what we can tell, there is more depth to the gameplay than initially meets the eye. The opening fight scene, where we died several times before inputting the correct button prompt, showcased several ways to interact with the attacking Rhino character with differing results. The way in which you talk to people offers some choices and obviously consequences based on your selections. QuickTime events feature as well, and as mentioned, if you aren't quick enough, then you have to restart the scene again. According to the blurb, the game boasts 6 endings, which no doubt will be influenced by how thorough you are and what choices you make. Another layer, aside from interrogating witnesses and other shady characters, is how Blacksad pieces together the clues to form a deduction. Interestingly, in the field, he uses cat-like senses such as smell, vision and hearing to analyse situations, giving him a distinct edge. He's a ballsy character, as you'd expect, and not afraid of dishing it out, which we like. As mentioned though, the game isn't all action sequences and QTE button tapping. In fact, the pace in the section we looked at was quite slow. Blacksad cannot move with any pace when players assume direct control over him. It's a slow walk from one side of the screen to the other. Sure, this is great for taking in the details, but it flies in the face of any urgency outside of directed scenes. The conversation with one particular lady felt drawn out, given that it didn't provide any significant leads. Perhaps a deliberate way of introducing red herrings for the player to determine. We like Blacksad in terms of its visual appeal and its attention to detail. It's a methodical game with well-developed characters. You instantly gel with John and his cohorts. However, this isn't a game for all players, and if you have an ounce of impatience, then you might struggle a bit. If, however, you don't mind taking it all in, listening to every word and exploring all avenues, you will find a likeable game that's full of character, an interesting story and fun to lose yourself in because it's visually quite exceptional. Blacksad releases on November the 5th this year on consoles, Mac and PC, including Nintendo Switch. The game comes rated 18 for those unsure of the content. We expect this relates to colourful language and violence. We won't go there with the S word. Hopefully when we play the full game in a more relaxed and less distracting environment, we'll appreciate the pacing a bit more. We can't wait. Okay, I'm Rob Cram. Thanks for watching, and now check out some more gameplay.
Bobby Yale's place was on the way, so I decided to drop by, lockpicks in hand. The gym could wait. Sonia and Jake had already searched the place, to no avail. But a good detective would have better luck. I know it might not seem like it, but... When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some... At least in novels. When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude. Take a dive. When someone hits you like that, you know you're onto something. It's only fair to show some gratitude.
Well, well, well. Long time no see. Oh, how the tables turned. You helped me, so I'll help you. Now leave before my partner...
Damn cat. Well done, Colbert. Now. How about this? For every wrong answer, I'm gonna give it to you with this club. Deal?
Hey, couldn't we just talk it out?
Wrong answer. First, well, second question. What the hell are you doing here?
A shamrock? Is he Irish? It should start to swell any moment now.
Alrighty. Let's try again. What the hell are you doing here?
Are you of Irish descent?
I've got an Irish boss, just like my friend Colbert here. I'm sure the name O'Leary rings a bell, right?
Desmond O'Leary. If you live in New York City, you've certainly heard of the richest bookie in town. After everything that's happened, I was beginning to feel like this case was finally moving forward.
Wrong answer!
But I was wrong.
Now, where were we? What the hell are you doing here?
I'm a private eye. Sonia Dunn hired me to find Bobby Yale.
I hate detectives. Now, where were we?
Now, who's that rope for, Miss Dunn?
Weekly. What the hell are you doing here? Let's talk a bit more about Joe Dunn. How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time, never raised his voice. If I asked for the day off, he even cleaned the gym.
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him, hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time ago.
I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I really can't remember anything. I'm sorry.